All of the nation's governors today, testing was a part of that conversation. I'll go around the horn on this first one. What percentage of the tests do you actually have on hand? Governor Pritzker, I'll start with you.
About 1%.
1%. Why is that?
Well, because honestly, we haven't received many tests at all. We started out with 200 tests a day that we could do. We've ramped up over 1,000 tests a day. Perhaps we're going to get to 2,500 by Sunday. That's not nearly enough to do what we need to do to test the number of people, to make sure that we know what communities we need to really be focusing on.
Yeah, and Governor Hogan, what are you seeing in terms of the percentage that you have on hand versus what you think you need?
Well, I'd hate to put a percentage on it, Lester, but it's not nearly enough. I don't think any state in the country has enough, but we're trying to ramp that up at the state level and at the federal level, but there's no question there's a major shortage of testing.
How about you, Governor Whitmer?
We're all in the same boat on this one, Lester. I think that this is the story nationwide. It was a failure to plan up front, which means now we governors are on the front lines trying to manage as well as we can, but we desperately need more tests across the nation. The more testing we can do, the better we can identify where we have outbreaks and focus on those communities. But when there's so few, it leaves a lot to chance and a lot unknown.
I'll stick with you, Governor Whitmer. What is the one resource that you think right now that you don't have enough of that is putting your constituents at risk?
Aside from testing,
Yeah.
I would add, I think clear and swift guidance from the federal government, a unified national strategy, personal protection equipment. I could go on and on. I'm glad to see a supplemental moving so we can get some more resources, but I think these are the most critical things we need right now.
Governor Hogan, how about you?
There's a lot of the same things all the governors are in